What's up guys, Ryan with D. This is the TST R002 Plus. Let's check it out. All right, what's in the box? User's manual, very well packaged. Check that out, pedals. Looks like we have a tool kit, kickstand. Looks like we got some assembly to do. You know what, let's speed this up. And just like that, she's put together. So check this thing out, it's like a hybrid. Is it a bike? Is it a dirt bike? I mean, check this thing out. It has all kinds of different things on it here, but come a little closer, let's take a look. Taking a look here, you see on the manual, you actually have installation videos. That's the reason why I didn't go over a whole lot. QR code, also an app. Definitely might need that to unlock certain features on here, but really easy to download. QR code, iOS, Android, get it there. But as we can see here, nice plush seat there. Rear and front shocks. Rear, front disc, and hydraulic brakes, which is a crazy feature considering the price point for this thing. Nice front headlight, sort of a hybrid when you look at it, right? Dirt bike or a bike, so pretty cool, but let's see how it handles whenever we take it for a ride here. You can obviously see the handlebars, they sort of have this same thing going on. Looking a little closer, you can actually see the bracket holding it on. Problem I had getting them on, there's like this little rubber grommet right here, and it's you had to sort of persuade it to get on, so to speak. But yeah, that could just be my problem there. Taking a look around, obviously some mud and dirt guards, nice fat tires. Bet this thing's gonna be pretty comfortable. Rear brake light, also front headlight, nice and big there, so should give a pretty good bit of light. We'll definitely test that out. So yeah, let's get more into this thing as far as riding it, see how she goes. Also we'll check out the app and kind of see what kind of features we can get out of it and go from there. Well, so the R002 Plus, let's get it cut on here. Just hold down the on button there. Nice little screen as we can see. It's obviously on 0 right now, no throttle. As you can see, I switched some of the things around on mine. Let's take this thing for a ride. Let's go ahead and get it up into 3. Yeah, suspension feels pretty good. It obviously slows you down. The power doesn't cut back on once you get to a certain speed. Whee! So I moved a couple of things around on mine. So I made it where the rear brake is on the left, the front brake is on the right, kind of like dirt bikes rather than a mountain bike here. Pull through this trail really good. Yeah, definitely cool. Definitely fun. You can sort of feel a rear bias, I mean, in the front does want to come up pretty easy, which could be really fun, you know, for wheelies and stuff like that. Little jumps, but it rips through the trails a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, definitely cool like this. Boing. Let's see here. So the rear shock is really stiff, which on a bike, sometimes that's what you want. Because when you start pedaling and it flexes. Oh, kind of bottomed out a little bit there over that log, but hey, it went over it, which is kind of impressive. Uh-oh, kind of, maybe I hit the brake a little bit, it kind of cut out. The R002 Ripper. That's what the R stands for. Try to keep up. Come on, come on. Come on, Droney. Keep up, keep up. All right, so what I do with most e-bikes is try to make it up this hill here. Cameras do not do hills justice. This is a pretty steep hill, and it's definitely gonna make this thing work hard. So we'll see how far it makes it. There hasn't been a hub motorbike to make it up it yet, but hey, this thing's doing pretty good, to be honest. It's kind of a hybrid, but it does have a hub motor, so let's just see how far it makes it. I will let you know once I start pedaling. So here we go. All right, so far so good, come on. It's definitely slowing. I'm pedaling now. I want to keep my momentum going just to see if, oh no. Come on. Okay, so it being sort of biased in the rear, it is making it pretty tough. Okay, it's not wanting to pull at all now, so let's give it a push. Come on. Again, this hill is pretty steep. Not any, so far, nothing with a hub motor has made it up it. I'm anxious to see when one does. But yeah, just for reference, I weigh 155 pounds. So it's not like I weigh a whole lot and it's trying to get me up the hill there. Well, now we've pretty much made it. Let's see. We need to know this thing's top speed, so let's make this the true top speed. So it has an app. Just go by the directions, the QR codes to download the app, connect devices. Hey, look at there. We have it, the TST R004. And it says R002 plus here, so kind of funny how it tells you everything as far as what all we did so far. But look at that, class 2. We have a class 3 button there. Let's do that. Unlock class 3. I agree. Look at that. Yeah, easy. So, just to let everybody know, most of the time laws are going to be the thing that sort of stops us with our class. So this thing, obviously, if we look on here, has a nice little sticker somewhere right here saying class 2. It's going to be right in this area if we look on there. So that is going to be to help you out with legality of having this bike. But let's see what the top speed is. I have it in number 5 mode. Let's see what we got. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. She's picking up, she's picking up. I will have a GPS overlay for this thing. Saying 28, come on, get 30. It's 28. We're gonna go downhill, let's see if it'll give us 30. It will not. 28 miles an hour. And just to know, let's see what this thing will do if we put it back in class 2 to see how much of a difference we're actually getting back in class 2. Let's see if it actually says, so it should be 20 miles an hour. Oh yeah, that's funny. It kind of went up to 22. Oh, it kind of, now it's going below it. Oh, it's picking it back up. Yeah, 21 up. Yep, so it's definitely, you know, modulating the speed there. That's interesting. So it's just easy to get the back up. Like I said, it's sort of back wheel, the weight is sort of biased to the back, so you can sort of feel it through there. But here is the kicker for this thing. Drum roll. $699. It's kind of crazy. to me, whenever I first started this channel, you could barely get anything for $699. I mean, it's sort of unreal how cheap these things are getting, and then how much power you're getting out of them for the price point. Make sure you check the link code out below. Or again, $699. That's a great deal in my opinion, as far as what you're getting out of it. So those hydraulic brakes really help out. A couple of things to mention. We do have a light. We have a brake light, which, you know, obviously it's going to be hard for us to see if it's working. I'm too busy ripping. Has a blinker. You double click it. It's probably going to be hard to see on camera, but whenever you double click it, you do get a little indicator here. You double click it again. Hey, it's off. The other one, double click. Yep, it's on there. So yeah, pretty cool. Comes to that. Just in case your town needs that. Yeah, somebody maybe want this. I mean, just to take it on vacation with them, to get around. You know, if you live in the city, the Ergonomics feels more like a dirt bike to me, which I like better. That's just more what I'm used to. I did have to make some changes as far as, you know, the placement of certain things for me. But yeah, I do wish, and again, this is just personal preference, so it might not be anything to you. I don't really like the thumb throttle. I've never liked those. I wish it was a twist. Again, that's me. A lot of people, they could have that and they're going to be perfectly fine. So I wish it was a twist throttle instead. But again, I ride dirt bikes more. So so this is another thing with the throttle. Let me turn around here. See if we can get it to do it. So let's get going. So I am halfway, not even halfway, and it's kind of pulling. And then now I'm not at full throttle right now, and it's pretty much full, and I still have a long travel. It's almost like on off to me. It doesn't have much wiggle room for it, so that's harder, at least for me. I'm not a professional at it. Like it's going to be much harder to do wheelies and things like that, again, for me. But with the right tune, you know, maybe a different throttle, that could be something that you could fix. So watch this, I let off. You probably can't hear it on camera, but it pulled, like it's not going away. Like it sort of has this pull to it. Again, if you know, grab the brake, it's gonna cut off. It has the brake switches, but that's just something, you know, if you're doing certain things, that can really mess with you. So yeah, keep stuff like that in mind. But you know, in all honesty, everything I ride, as far as these electric bikes, they're all like that. You have to do some tuning and everything to get them the way you want them. So it's fine out of the box, but again, it's kind of depending on what you want. Here's another thing. Depending on what mode you got it in, you start pedaling. See that, how it just grabbed it? But if you sort of stop, kind of up, it goes away. If you kind of pedal, it sort of judders. But yeah, like now I'm pedaling, and it's just creeping on up. Yeah, take a look at her. You know, it's not a large bike. The seat height is about like an average bike size, but this is way more comfortable. You have a nice little area there. Now I have seen others that are similar design. They have something back here. There are holes back there for it. I mean, I could put another cushion, have you a friend, hey, or maybe some kind of basket, you know, something like that. But yeah, definitely a cool bike. So at the end here, would I recommend it? This is the most comfortable bike I've reviewed so far. I'll put it like that. So if you want comfort, this is a must. You know, it's hard to tell when you're reviewing them at the time, but as I've gotten more and more experience as far as reviewing things, you gain more knowledge to it. So again, most comfortable one by far. If that's something you want, you know, this is going to be the go-to. The other one that keeps messing with me as far as me recommending stuff is the price and what you get. Again, $699. There's not much. You can't even go to Walmart and get a bike and then, you know, put a motor on it. It's going to be more, and it's not going to be as comfortable. So yeah, definitely recommend it. There's little things, you know, again, you might need to make it your own, kind of like what I did with this one, just moving some things around, but you know, overall you're getting a lot for the money. So that's one thing that definitely drives me. You know, 28 mile an hour top speed. Again, that's if you put it in class 3. It has an app with it. Now from what I could tell, you can't do any tuning on the app. I haven't really explored that much, but usually people find a way for stuff. So yeah, if you still stay in tune, thank you so much for watching. Till next time.